Terrible camera. Man. Call it what it is, man. Call it what it is. Take my hat off to Wagner and Bashir. Then I heard they ended up the #2 seed. Kenny Ortiz was just controlled the whole tempo of the game, and we couldn't ever get him sped up, and then we were turning it over more than they were. But give them a lot of credit. I give my kids a lot of credit, my seniors. All three of them worked extremely hard for the time that they've been here, and it really feels bad when you lose on senior day, and those young men gave everything that they could today, and we just didn't have enough to get the W.
They sure did a good job, but you talk about Jalen, who came on the floor tonight, did a good job.
Well, Jalen's, it's time to grow up. Okay, he's been a freshman point guard, and he played behind a guy that got about 33 minutes a game, and so that doesn't leave a lot of time for you when you play behind a senior like Jesse. But Jalen continued to improve. The thing with Jalen is Jalen has always been a guy that could score the ball. He always scored in high school, and then he gets here and he's told, hey man, you got to pass the ball to everybody else. So I think he had a solid freshman year with the limited minutes that he had, but Jalen will be ready for next year. He's going to gain about 15 pounds, and he'll be a problem for people to deal with.
Jalen, what does this game do for you tonight, personally?
It's definitely motivation, but I really owed it to my teammates, mostly, and my coaches. So I just went out there and just had a nice feel for the game. I just wanted to really do it for my seniors, Jesse, Gary, and Ed.
So. King, a quick comment. The season, how do you feel about the season?
Well, right after the season ends, you look at, I'm looking at a record 10-21, 5-13. So obviously we didn't get where we thought we could get to. I just explained to the kids just now, when you end like this, kids feel bad and they want to blame themselves. And I tried to explain to them as much as I could that I didn't help them enough this year. Okay, I felt like we had a team that was, and most coaches don't do it like this and own up to certain things, but I do. And I did not help these young men enough this year. We had a talented group, and even with the injuries, we should have finished better than this. I think when we were 5-3, I look at that, and then I got kicked out of the Navy game, and then that kind of got us sliding, and it was hard to get it back. And then we tried to get it back after Christmas, and it just was really, really hard, and we weren't ever really able to get back to playing that well again. So I did not help them enough. This one's gonna hurt for a long time, this whole season, and I'm gonna continue to get better and continue to work until we get this program to where it's supposed to be.